The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Looking for money.
Oh. What do you need money for this time?
Jerry is just dying to have a bicycle for his birthday Saturday. I need $75.
Oh, boy, are you a dreamer, thinking you're going to find $75 in our sofa.
Well, I could hardly go rooting through the sofas at the Rockefellers.
True.
Oh, dear, nothing. Whatever happened to money falling out of men's pants?
Whatever happened to men?
Viv.
No, I can't.
Why not?
I don't have $75.
Oh.
Didn't Mr. Barnsdall send you your allotment from the bank this month?
Yes, he did.
What'd you do with it?
I threw it away foolishly on groceries.
What about Chris's piggy bank?
It's empty. That poor pig was born with a table knife in its back. Oh, dear, here comes Mr. Barnsdall. Oh, I wonder what I've done wrong this time.
What makes you think you've done something wrong?
He's smiling. Good morning, Mr. Barnsdall.
Hi,
Morning,
Michael.
Mr.
Mrs.
Barnsdall.
Bagley.
Well, it's nice to see you. Would you like to sit down?
Thank you.
Would you care for a cup of coffee?
Mrs. Carmichael, I'm here on bank business. This is not a social call.
Well, I wasn't going to drag out the party hats and the nut cups.
I'm here about your property tax. There seems to be...
Oh, well, would you excuse me, please? I couldn't stand another one of your financial rumbles.
Now, about your property tax, there's a little problem about a missing signature.
Not this year, there isn't. I specifically remember signing in all 4 places on all 4 copies.
Bully, my entire department wants to thank you.
And I'm absolutely certain that I enclosed the check.
You did. That's what you forgot to sign. That's exactly what I said when I opened the mail this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here.
I'll see that it doesn't happen next year.
Let us hope so.
Mr. Barnsdall, while you're here, could I ask you a question?
Well?
By any chance, could I have a $75 advance on my next month's allowance? Maybe I could borrow $75 from the bank? Perhaps you could give me a $75 loan? Well, good, you're alive.
And kicking, and the answer is no.
But I really need the money, Mr. Barnsdall. Look into your heart and grant me this one thing.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Carmichael.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Carmichael. You're not sorry, and you know it. You're the meanest banker in the whole world.
Allow me to quote from your husband's will, Section 6, Paragraph 3. In no event shall you jeopardize my wife's financial position by advancing her small loans, even though she may, 1, wheedle, 2, lose her temper.
He said all that in the will?
It's all here in glorious black and white.
But I want it so I could buy Jerry a bicycle. He's got his little heart set on it. But I guess he'll never know the joy of riding down the street like the rest of the kids.
And 3, she will undoubtedly resort to crying.
Boy, he covered everything.
In the midst of all that bogus weeping, did I understand you to say you wanted the money to get Jerry a bicycle?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, well, that's an entirely different thing.
Oh, you're wonderful.
Boy, they don't have rumbles like they used to.
He said that he'd give me the money to buy Jerry's bicycle.
That's wonderful.
Isn't that great?
Tut, tut,
And
tut, tut, tut,
What are you tut-tut-tutting about?
That isn't what I meant at all. What I meant was that this time you've got a good reason for wanting the money. And I was about to make a suggestion.
Oh, what is it?
Why don't you get a part-time job?
A job? What can she do?
Well, that's a very good question. There isn't too much demand for a reckless spender.
Oh, wait a minute. I did go to secretarial school. But, of course, that was some time ago.
Well, there you are. There are lots of calls for part-time secretaries.
There are.
Only yesterday, Mr. Irwin, a lawyer in New York, asked me if I knew of a secretary to fill in for a week.
Well, there you are. Could you recommend me?
Are you a good secretary?
Am I a good secretary?
I asked you first.
I'll have you know I was tops in my secretarial class.
Well, all right. I'll talk to my friend, Mr. Irwin. I'll let you know what he has to say.
Mr. Barnsdall.
Yes?
You're wonderful.
Please, Mrs. Carmichael. Bankers don't hug.
Hooray! I got my money. Now, let's see. What'll I wear the first day I go to work?
You haven't even got the job yet.
Oh, I will.
Lucy, were you really top of your class at secretarial school?
Sure I was. Here, how's this? I finally finished it.
That'll be fine. How many were there in the class?
What's that got to do with it?
How many?
2. But I was tops.
Oh, sure.
How's this look?
That looks fine. Where'd you stand in your knitting class? You got a thread here.
Be careful.
What'd you knit this out of, baling wire?
Here, give it to me. I'll fix it later.
Be sure to do it.
Yeah.
Lucy,
Yeah?
what makes you think you can handle a job? It's been 15 years since you went to secretarial school.
Oh, typing and shorthand never change. It's just rat-a-tat-tat and squiggly, squiggly. Good morning. I'm Lucy Carmichael, and I skipped breakfast so I get here on time, but my commuter train was late, and then I got off at the wrong subway station, and I had to run back 3 or 4 blocks. How do you do?
Well, how do you do? I'm Miss Massey.
How do you do, Miss Massey? Well, I'm all ready to go to work.
Well, let me see. Before I leave, let me point out a few things to you. This is your intercom, and these are the switches.
The intercom and the switches.
Well, of course, you know how to work it.
Oh, yes, it's sure good to see one of those things again.
Now, there is your electric pencil sharpener. Oh, and we just got a brand new electric typewriter. Oh, I hope you know how to use it.
Oh, sure, doesn't everybody?
You know, frankly, I've had a little trouble getting accustomed to using the light touch.
Oh, so did I at first.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Irwin. This is Mrs. Carmichael.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mr. Irwin?
Mr. Barnstall certainly recommended you very highly. He said you were the first in your secretarial class.
Yes, sir, I was.
Well, I'm sure you won't find it very difficult here this week. And Miss Massey, have a very wonderful vacation.
Thank you, Mr. Irwin. Well, I guess I'd better be going.
Well, thanks very much for all the things that you told me, Miss Massey, and you have a wonderful vacation, and don't you worry about a thing.
Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes, sir?
I'd like you to take dictation.
I'll be right in, sir. I'm sorry, sir, but that little gadget doesn't seem to work.
That little gadget is merely for signaling. You're supposed to pick up the phone and answer it.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Now, I want you to take a letter. It's very short. I'll dictate it here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh. Yes, sir.
This letter is going to Whitfield, Hammond, and Warwick.
What? Oh. Excuse me, sir. Yes, sir?
This letter is going to Whitfield, Hammond, and Warwick.
What?
Perhaps we can save time if you take it directly on the typewriter.
On the typewriter, sir?
Yes, that thing right there.
Yes, sir.
Whitfield, Hammond, and Warwick. Have you got that?
Well, just a second, sir.
Mrs. Carmichael, what are you doing?
Well, this electric typewriter does not seem to have a light touch, sir.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it does, once you turn it on. Whitfield, Hammond, and Warwick. Mrs. Carmichael, I think I'll go telephone Whitfield, Hammond, and Warwick.
Would you like to have me get them for you, sir?
No. Just get me some water. I think I'll better take an aspirin.
Water, sir.
Mrs. Carmichael, what are you doing now?
I was trying to reach the intercom so I could talk to you on the phone and get you a drink of water.
I see. Can I have my water now?
Yes, sir. Well, you see, sir, I tried to get your water and the faucet was stuck, and then I hit it with my shoe and it broke off, and then all the water was... So I just took some of the cups and filled them up, and then I had to drink the water, and the water is filling, isn't it? And then you buzzed on the intercom, and I really don't mind standing here with my finger over the hole until you can get a repairman to fix it. I really don't. That's good thinking, sir.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir!
Mrs. Carmichael, I have a feeling this is not going to work out.
Oh, Mr. Irwin, don't fire me, please. I know I'll get better as I go along. You see, I really need the job because I need the money to buy a bicycle.
Good. Buy a bicycle. I think you're much better suited for a paper route.
No, it's not for me. The bicycle's for my little boy.
I'm afraid not.
It's for his birthday, please. Please give me another chance. Please, Mr. Irwin.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael. We'll try once more, but just once.
Oh, you're a good soul.
Now, do you think you could handle a little errand?
Oh, yes, I'm very good at errands.
All right, here's what to do. Now, you go to this office at this address.
Yes, sir.
And pick up the Madison contracts that they have waiting there for me.
Yes.
And bring the contracts to the Cavalier Restaurant on Park Avenue, where I'll be having lunch with Mr. Madison.
Right, the Cavalier Restaurant on Madison Avenue with Mr. Park.
Oh.
Lunch at the Madison Avenue on Park with Mr. Cavalier.
Mrs. Carmichael!
He's really got his heart set on that bicycle. He's already bought the horn. Beep, beep. Really, yes.
All right, I'll write the whole thing down for you.
Thank you.
And be sure you get there by 12:30 sharp.
Yes, sir, I will, sir. Oh, that means I have a lot more time. I can stay here and help you around the office.
No. Why don't you go now and have a nice long lunch hour?
Good idea. I'll have time to buy the bicycle. Thank you.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes?
I have an idea that you might possibly need this.
Oh, of course. Thank you, sir. Goodbye. I'll see you at 12:30. Don't forget to empty the bucket. Here. Be careful now. Look out, don't hit us. Lift it up now. Lift it way up. Now, you sure you can handle this by yourself?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I can manage it.
Okay. I sure appreciate your being so nice. You get it there safely now, okay?
Yes.
All right. Wait a minute! Stop! You're caught on my dress! Hold it! Hold it! You're stuck on my dress! Be careful! You're all under my dress!
table for one? Or would you prefer to sit at the bar?
I'm not staying. I would just like you to give this to Mr. Irwin. He's having lunch here.
Oh, you're his secretary.
Yes, I'm Mrs. Carmichael.
Well, he just called and said he would be a little late and asked for you to wait for him.
Oh, dear, I can't wait. You just give it to him when he comes in.
But he definitely said for you to wait. Something about some papers being signed. Then you were supposed to take them to the bank before 3.
Oh, dear, what am I going to do?
Well, I could give you a table in the corner.
Oh, all right, thank you.
This way, please. Would you like something to eat?
Oh, yes, I'm just famished. I haven't had any breakfast or any lunch. What do you have that's ready? I don't have much time.
Well, may I suggest a bowl of onion soup? It's our specialty.
That would be great. That'll fill me up.
All righty, I'll be right back with it.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
And don't worry about a thing. I'll let you know when Mr. Irwin gets here.
Okay, he'll be with a Mr. Madison.
All righty.
Okay. Don't worry, Mr. Irwin. I got the contracts for you. I think that closet in the pantry is a good place to hide it, don't you?
Lucy, I gotta hand it to you. This is one of the most spectacular things you've ever pulled. A new bicycle and a new outfit, and you only worked 1 day. Now, I think I've got it all clear about the costume and the knit dress and the onion soup and all that mess. But why, if Mr. Irwin was so mad at you, did he give you a full week's salary?
I'm not sure. All he said was he couldn't stand to see a grown kangaroo cry.
I'll bet you gathered quite a crowd at that restaurant.
I gathered a much larger crowd when I went back to the toy store and got my tail caught in a revolving door.
Oh, girl, you've had quite a day.
I sure have. Oh, Jerry Carmichael, that's supposed to be a surprise for your birthday Saturday.
Let me write it down. I promise I'll be surprised Saturday.
Oh, all right, honey. Happy birthday, dear.
Happy birthday, darling.
Thanks. Hey, Sherman, Chris, come see my new bike.
Yeah, I had quite a day, but it was worth it. Did you see his face?
I sure did.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
My son was a centipede.
Viv, do we have to go to that women's club meeting tomorrow afternoon?
It won't hurt you. It's a money-raising meeting, and I'm the new committee chairman.
Oh. I heard they were trying to raise money by having some stale concert. Whose dumb idea was that?
Mine.
Oh, a concert. Well, the more you think of it, the better you like it. Yeah. Well, who have you lined up for a soloist?
I don't have one yet. What difference does it make to you who I get? You always sleep through every concert anyway.
Well, I wouldn't if they got somebody good like Frank Sinatra or Benny Goodman.
Mom,
Yes, Chris?
would you do me a favor?
What is it, dear?
Well, I just talked to Cynthia on the phone, and she said the music shop is having a big clearance sale tomorrow. I wondered if you'd get me Bobby Darin's new album.
Bobby Darin? I thought you smashed all his records when he got married.
I know, but one must be adult about these things.
All right, dear. I'll get it for you.
Oh, gee, thanks, Mom.
Hello? Oh, hi, Audrey. Saturday night? Well, wait a minute. It's Audrey Simmons. She wants to know if either of us is free for a blind date Saturday night.
I'm free, but not for one of her blind dates. You go. You're not doing anything.
I don't want to go either.
Tell her we're busy.
Audrey, you can count on one of us. Oh? Oh. Eye, ear, nose, and throat specialist, huh? Well, he sounds wonderful. Okay. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
What's the matter with you?
Now, you know as well as I do that we don't dare turn Audrey down.
Why not?
Because her husband, Harvey, sells medical supplies and has a pipeline to every eligible doctor in this part of the state. That's why not.
Every doctor she digs up makes me sick.
Good morning, Grace.
Hi, Mrs. Carmichael. Can I help you?
I want Bobby Darin's latest album.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just sold the last one.
Oh, dear.
Oh, I know how you feel the way he goes. Yeah, man, and he grooves it, and he leans on that note, and yeah, it puts me away, too.
Well, I don't want to be put away, but Chris does.
Oh. Well, I'll check the stockroom. Maybe some more came in this morning.
Thank you, Grace. Oh, Grace,
Yeah.
is that Audrey Simmons?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Lucy. How are you, dear?
Oh, hi, Audrey.
Lucy, I'd like you to meet Dr. Sam Eastman. This is Lucy Carmichael.
How do you do, Doctor?
How do you do?
Nice to know you.
Audrey tells me we have a date Saturday night. I must say, I couldn't be more pleased.
Well, thank you. I was just saying to Vivian this morning, how does Audrey Simmons find all those attractive men?
Please, Mrs. Carmichael, you're too kind.
Not at all.
You finding some good records, Lucy? Yes.
Well, we have something in common. Next to medicine, music is my whole life.
Oh, mine too. Oh, yes. And not only that, but my whole family adores music.
Well, I prefer classical, of course. I'm not much for popular music.
Oh, me either. Popular music. Ugh.
Saturday night, I thought we'd go to a concert.
Oh, wonderful.
You've heard Reiner conducting Rubinstein in Rachmaninoff's Rhapsody on a Theme of Paganini?
Not lately.
Oh, Sam, here's that album you wanted.
Oh, fine. Oh, about Saturday night, I have late office hours. Would you mind if we met at Carnegie Hall about 8?
Oh, not at all. Anywhere.
Good.
Fine.
See you Saturday, then.
Okay. Bye.
Here's
Excuse
that
me.
Bobby Darin album.
Yeah, well, wrap it up.
Gee, Mom, you look pretty.
Thank you, Chris.
Are you and Dr. Eastman going steady?
Oh, heavens, no.
Why, Mother, you're blushing.
Oh, I am not.
Well, have a nice time, Mom.
Lucy,
What?
you are blushing.
I didn't know I still knew how.
Listen, girl, as one old pal to another, do you really enjoy long hair music night after night?
Of course, Vivian. Oh, it's so stimulating. I never realized what I was missing. I finally discovered the real me.
Hey, Mom!
What, dear?
I found it in the attic.
Good. Thank you, dear.
What's that?
It's a Tommy gun left over from my days with the mob.
You told me it was a violin.
Oh, it is, honey. I was just kidding, Aunt Viv. Say, listen, did you see my music rack up there?
I think so.
Would you go get it for Mommy, please, dear?
Okay.
What are you going to do?
I used to play this in school. I thought I'd take a few more lessons.
Good grief.
You know, Sam plays a violin. Oh, and I did you a favor. He promised me that he would play at your benefit concert.
Oh, well, good.
Let's see now. What was my big number? The one that I played at the recital. Oh, yeah.
What was that?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Well, that's one star that'll never twinkle again. Idea I ever heard of. Inviting Dr. Eastman over to meet your musical family.
Well, I had to do something after that miserable goof I pulled last night.
Yeah, that wasn't too good.
No. Sam loves ballet, but I don't think he cared much for my performance of Sleeping Beauty. Hey, he'll be here any minute. Give me a hand with Beethoven.
Oh. No wonder he wrote such heavy music.
There.
Lucy?
What?
Do you really think all of this is going to prove that you're a big music lover?
Well, it'll create a mood.
Yeah, but how long do you think you're going to get by with faking it? What about that ugly day when he discovers that your idea of a classic is You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog? Oh, there he is.
Good evening, Sam.
Lucy?
May I take your coat?
Thank you.
Sam, I'd like you to meet my friend, Vivian Bagley.
Well, how do you do, Mrs. Bagley?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. But I'd feel better if you'd call me Viv.
Would you hang this in the closet, Mrs. Bagley? Won't you come in, Sam?
Well, thank you. I have a lovely place here.
Thank you.
And what a novel idea, all these little statues.
What statues?
These busts of famous composers.
Oh, those statues. Oh, my. They've been with us so long, I forgot we had them. Won't you sit down?
Well, thank you.
Yes, do sit down, Viv. Oh, Jerry. Oh, Jerry, I'd like you to meet Dr. Eastman. This is my son, Jerry.
How do you do?
How do you do?
I like your Beethoven sweatshirt, Jerry.
Thanks. Can I take it off now, Mom?
Not yet, dear. Run along. You see, he likes Beethoven, but his favorite is Tchaikovsky, but he's in the wash. I'd like you to meet Dr. Eastman, my daughter, Chris.
How do you do?
How do you do, Doctor?
You certainly have a musical daughter.
Yes, I guess it's in our blood.
That was my son, Sherman.
Oh. Does he take ballet lessons?
No, he gives them.
This is fantastic.
Oh, yes. I guess we are quite an unusual little group. Doctor, now that you're here, I get so little chance to talk with people who really like good music. I'd like to have your
Vivian.
opinion on, do you like the way Fritz
Viv.
Reiner conducts the Cleveland...
Viv.
Huh.
Why don't we play our little musical game for Dr. Eastman?
Well, will you excuse me, please?
You see, Vivian plays a classical selection, and I guess what it is.
Well, sounds like fun.
Go ahead, dear.
Ready?
Brahms' First Piano Concerto, second movement, 15th, 16th, and 17th measures.
That's amazing.
Oh, that was an easy one. Give me something hard.
Ready?
Hold it. Appassionata Sonata, Beethoven, first movement.
Lucy, you're a genius.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
And Viv, you certainly play beautifully.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, doesn't she play beautifully? Too bad you didn't bring your violin. You could have played duets.
But I did.
Oh?
It's in the car. Would you mind?
Oh, I'd be delighted.
Good, I'll get it.
Well, thanks a lot. I'd be delighted.
Come on now, what's the matter with you? You're the one who brought up the violin. You're the one who wants to impress him with your big musical family. I'm part of the family.
Yeah, well, you're not the part of the family I had in mind. Now listen to me, Viv. I am now he's back.
What luck. I found this book of duets for piano and violin in the trunk of my car.
Yes, what luck.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, this is going to be such a joy. Oh, what a pretty violin. Would you like to tune up?
Oh, yes.
Let me hear. Oh, that's just perfect. We're in tune. Now then, which one shall we play first? How about this one?
It's fine.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I was just turning the page. Oh, Doctor.
Treat. And now, Viv, don't you think it's time to rest those 10 little fingers?
She certainly earned a break. Isn't she something, Lucy?
Yeah, she's something, all right.
Really, Viv, you're wonderful.
Oh, you're the one who's wonderful, Sam. Oh, I want to thank you for agreeing to play a solo at my benefit tomorrow night.
Well, how could I refuse after Lucy told me you were trying to raise money for a children's hospital?
My, you are marvelous.
Yes, you're marvelous. Oh, would you like some coffee, Sam?
Sam, we played every duet in this book.
No, wait a minute. I just remembered. I have some more music in the car. 101 best loved duets.
101?
Hurry back, maestro. Oh, this is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I could just play all night.
You already have. Hurry back, maestro.
What's with you?
Oh, nothing. I like sitting on the couch with my arms folded all by myself for 2 hours.
Well, I didn't plan it, Lucy. It was just chemistry.
Well, you didn't waste any time turning on your Bunsen burner, Bagley.
If you feel that way about it, after all I've done for you, from now on, it's every woman for herself.
You bet your sweet life it is.
You are pretty jealous.
He's back.
I found it. Now, Viv, this first piano passage is a little tricky. May I show it to you?
Oh, of course, Sam.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know you played the piano, Sam. Why don't you play a solo?
Sorry, Viv.
What happened?
Are you all right?
I'm all right.
Play it again, Sam. My, no wonder you play so beautifully. You have exquisite hands.
Yes, exquisite.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, the pain.
How could you slam that lid on
I
his
didn't
hand?
do it on purpose. I'm sorry.
I don't think anything's broken.
Oh, I
though.
hope not.
Oh, the pain.
Oh, my. Will you be able to play at our benefit tomorrow night?
I don't see how. This will be worse tomorrow.
Oh, you've got to play at the benefits. All the programs are printed. Everybody expects you. You're the soloist.
But I can't with this.
Oh, you've got to, Sam.
Oh, he ought to know whether he can play or not. He's a doctor. Of course he can't play.
Oh, I'm
Thanks to you, I'm chairman of a big nothing.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe you don't have to cancel the benefit. I have an idea.
What is it?
Well, I play the violin, too, Sam.
Oh, I'm still chairman of a big nothing.
Now, listen, Sam, you can still finger the violin with your left hand, can't you?
Well, of course, but...
Well, if you finger with your left hand and I do the bowing with my right hand, we might make beautiful music together.
And now, for his first selection, Dr. Sam Eastman will play Brahms' Lullaby.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
You know who's gonna be on? The All-American football team.
Oh, boy!
Hey, there's something wrong with the picture. Yeah, it's all fuzzy and squiggly.
I'll fix it.
You better let me do it, Mom. You're not very mechanical.
Never mind. I know how to fix it. I used to watch your daddy. First, he turned down the volume, and then he fiddled with the fine-tuning. And then when that didn't work, he...
And then, when that didn't work, what did he do?
Oh, gee, kids, I'm sorry. I think the set's broken.
Broken? Oh, no.
I did all my homework for nothing.
Nobody ever died from too much spelling.
All right, Chris, you're not his mother.
Thank goodness.
And that's enough out of you, too.
Well, if the TV's broken, what do we do tonight?
Oh, there are lots of things to do.
Like what? We already did our homework.
We could eat, but we just ate.
Well, let's not fall apart because we can't look at television one night. I'm sure we can find plenty of things to do that'll be amusing.
Oh, sure we can.
Well, now, there must be something better to do than stare at a dead television set.
Oh, sure, there must be.
Mom, what did you used to do in the olden days before television?
Well, we used... What do you mean, the olden days?
You know, Mom. I mean, when you were kids.
Oh, when we were kids, there were lots of things to do, like taking a ride in a covered wagon.
Yeah, or going down to the beach to watch the Pilgrims land.
Mother.
Come to think of it, Viv, what did we do before television?
We used to hit the radio.
I know what we used to do when I was a kid. We used to gather around the piano and sing songs on Sunday night.
With Mitch Miller?
No, not with Mitch Miller. We used to sing by ourselves, and we had a darn good time, too. How about it?
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun to me.
Come on, let's have a real old-fashioned sing.
Come on.
Gather around.
Right over here now, fellas. Oh, this is going to be great. Now, what do we sing first, Lucy?
How about the Long, Long Trail?
Good.
There's a long, long trail a-winding into the land of my dreams. Why aren't you singing?
We don't know that one.
You don't know the long, long trail? You're kidding.
Oh, well, I know another one. How about this one? Away till the sun shines, Nellie, and the clouds go drifting.
But you don't know that one either?
I never heard of it.
Oh, say.
Well, now, what song would you kids like to sing?
Do you know Ahab the Arab?
Ahab the who rap?
Ahab the Arab. It's a song.
That's a song?
Oh, I know a good one. Papa Ooh Mau Mau. Yeah, Papa Ooh Mau Mau.
Papa Ooh what?
Papa Ooh Mau Mau. 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 Papa Ooh Mau Mau.
All right, hold it. Papa Ooh Mau Mau. How about those lyrics? Oh, my. Oh, you're kidding. Now, we gotta think of something that we all know. Come on. Where'd you ever get that song? Ah, is that what you learn in school?
know one, Lucy. How about this one? What is it? Down by the old mill stream, not the river, but the stream. When I first met you, not me, but you. When your eyes all blue, not green, but blue. Dressed in gingham, true, not one, but two. It was then I
I think I'll go into my room and read. How about a game of checkers, Jerry?
Okay. I don't know when I spent such a boring evening.
Well, so much for sing along with Mom. I don't know. What's the matter with children these days? They just cannot entertain themselves.
I guess you better have the television set fixed.
Yeah, it's probably one of the tubes. I'll take them all down to Herb's TV repair tomorrow.
Wouldn't it be simpler to have Herb come out here?
Oh, heavens, no. You know how much Herb charges to come out here. Be cheaper to have the Mayo brothers make a house call.
Well, anyway, we got a whole evening to do anything we want.
That's right. We got the whole evening to ourselves.
Yeah. Ah.
Well, which tube is bad, Herb?
None of them. I tested them all.
Oh, are you sure? Maybe your tube tester needs testing.
Take my word for it, Mrs. Carmichael. I'm sure.
Well, then what's wrong with my set?
Well, I'm afraid I can't tell unless I come out to the house and take a look.
Oh, no, Herb, I wouldn't want you to do that. No, I know you have better things to do than running all over town looking at people's TV sets.
What better things? Repairing TV sets is my business.
Oh, well, I know, but you must get awfully sick of it. No, can't you just guess what's wrong with my set from here?
Not unless I look at your television set.
Well, Herbie, I was just thinking, why don't you come out to dinner tonight? I know that you bachelors must get awful tired of eating out. Now, it won't be anything fancy. You just come and bring your big appetite and your little toolkit.
Thank you, Mrs. Carmichael. I never mix business with pleasure.
Oh. Well, how much do you charge to make a house call?
$8.
Doctors only charge $7.50.
I know. That's why I quit medical school.
All right. When do you want to come out?
Well, I could drop by this afternoon sometime.
Are you sure it isn't one of the tubes, Herb?
Oh, Mrs. Carmichael, when I diagnosed
All right. I'll see you this afternoon.
Hi.
Hi.
What is that complicated monster?
That's our new TV antenna.
Oh, so that's what was wrong with her set.
Yeah, Herb said, quote, if you'd taken the time to look out in the side yard, you would have found out that it had blown down and saved yourself $8 for a house call. Ha ha, unquote.
When's he gonna put it up?
He's not going to put it up.
Why not?
Because he wants $40 to do the job.
Then who is going to put it up? I have an awful feeling.
Now, don't jump to conclusions. You and I aren't going to have to do this. I have a plan.
What is it?
We're going to get some nice man to do it free of charge.
Oh, and just how are we going to do that?
We're going to use our womanly wiles.
I didn't know we still had any.
Maybe some nice man will drop by this afternoon.
Oh, sure. Nice men are always dropping by here.
Cleaners! Mr. Holly. You get it and leave the rest to me.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. Holly.
Hello,
Hi
Miss
there,
Aggie.
Mr. Holly. How are you today?
Hi, Miss Carmichael. Is that a television antenna?
That's right. Mrs. Bagley and I are going to put this up on the roof.
By yourselves?
That's right.
You two little ladies are going to get up on a ladder and sashay around the roof of a two-story house with that?
That's right.
Well, by George, that's what I call spunky.
Yeah, well, it does take a bit of courage, I'll say that. You know how steep our roof is? Why, it just drops right off.
Well, you're regular daredevils.
Well, we wouldn't really do this, only we don't have a man to do it for us.
Well, I've got to hand it to you. Most women would be moaning because there wasn't a man around the house. But not you two. You get right in and pitch in yourself and do it yourself. And that is the pioneer spirit that made this country great.
Thank you, Mr. Holly.
Well, who you gonna work on now, Wiley? Oh, no, Lucy, I'm not gonna go up on that roof. I wouldn't go up on that roof with this monster for anything. You know I'm
Now,
afraid
look
of
here,
heights.
do you want to sit here another night with a dead television set or trying to whip up a community sing?
I'll take my chances
Now,
falling
look
off of a
here, it's
piano
not
bench,
it.
but I'm not
It's
gonna go
not
up
it.
on that roof. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting it up.
All right.
There.
Take it easy.
I am. Watch out!
What was that?
Well, let's just say we've got one less window to clean.
Say,
All right. now
guide
take
it.
easy.
Hold on to it, Viv.
Well, guide it a little better up there. It's tough enough down here.
I'm doing the best I can
All
up
right,
here.
flip, flop. There it is. I'm letting go, Lucy.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Okay, I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. You sure you can't do it by yourself?
No, I can't do it by myself.
Can I hang on to you while I get up?
No, you can't hang on to me when you get up. I got all I can do to hang on to myself.
Now what do I do?
Get up here and help me balance this thing.
I got it.
We gotta put it on the chimney.
Okay.
Come on, dear. Be frightened. Everything's all right. The chimney's over there. Back up. Back up.
Oh, Lucy, I'm scared to walk forward. I couldn't back up. Are you?
Come on, dear.
You back up. Switch places with me.
Switch places.
Come on now, switch places. I'm not going to back up. If you want this aerial up, you're going to get back there yourself. I'm still backing out.
Turn around.
Yeah, I'll have to turn around. Now hang on to me, Lucy.
I'm hanging on, Viv. I'm hanging on. Don't be a scaredy cat. Now,
Hey, I
come
did
on.
that pretty good, didn't I?
You were beautiful.
Aren't you afraid to back up, Lucy?
No, I'm not a bit afraid.
Just turn in a corner.
Maybe look around. Maybe we can find a place in the roof where it leaks.
Maybe we could. While we're up here, we'll take a look, huh?
Yeah. I found it! I found it! Oh,
Just what I always wanted, a skylight in my bedroom.
dear.
Go start now again.
Yeah.
Lucy,
Yeah?
there's something I don't understand.
What?
Why did you undo this like this? Couldn't you brought it up all in one piece?
Did you ever try to put up a TV antenna?
No, I didn't.
Well, then come on and don't ask. carrying that thing. There. That wasn't so bad, was it?
No, as a matter of fact, that was a lot of fun. I want you to promise me something. If this ever blows down again, don't you let anybody help you put it up but me.
Oh, I can see the city hall from here.
Oh, Lucy.
It's a pretty sight. Hey, now we're all finished except adjusting this so that we get the best reception.
Okay,
now you go downstairs and you turn on the set and you call up to me from the chimney.
Go downstairs?
Yes.
All by myself?
Go on, Viv. And call up to me through the chimney. That's the only way I'll ever get it adjusted.
All right.
Oh, come on now.
I'm going. Oh, I should have made my bed this morning.
Hurry up, Viv.
Oh, shut up.
How's that, Viv?
The picture is still lopsided.
Well, I've turned it in every possible direction.
Maybe you connected the wire wrong.
Connected the wire.
That's perfect. Oh, now it's all lopsided again.
I know it. Wait a minute. How's that? How's that, Viv? Viv, are you there?
Oh, sorry. The picture's perfect.
Why didn't you answer me?
I got carried away watching Art Linkletter. Come on down, Lucy. He's about to go through a lady's purse.
Okay. I'll be right down. Viv, come up here, quick. Come quick, Viv. Viv.
Lucy, what happened?
Don't ask questions. Just pull me out. I'm stuck.
Oh, you're stuck in there?
My hand.
Give me your other hand, Lucy.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Pull, Viv, pull.
That's as much as I can, Lucy.
All right, I'm stuck. That's all. I'm just stuck.
What are you doing in the chimney anyway?
I'm testing to see if it's big enough for Santa Claus. What do you think I'm doing in the chimney?
Oh.
What's all that smoke? Where's that coming from?
Lucy, I started a little fire in the fireplace.
You started a fire in the fireplace?
Well, I thought it would be kind of cozy.
Why did you have to pick the day to be cozy?
Because I didn't know you were going to pick today to fall in the chimney.
Say, go get the ladder.
Why?
Go get the ladder. Don't ask questions, just go get the ladder. Why? Just go get the ladder and hurry up.
Lucy, I'm getting pretty good at this. Hey, look, just like a circus, Lucy.
look like one of the elephants. Now what do I do? Just put it across the gable. Yeah. That way we'll get leverage. Put the side down here.
Leverage?
Yes. And make a seesaw.
A seesaw?
Yes. Now, you go on down the other end.
That's way out there over the roof where it slants the most.
Go on down the other end. We gotta get her. How you gonna get me out of here? All right, go down the other end. It's not getting any cooler in here, babe.
If you look up, you're not as scared.
That's right. You just keep looking up, but get down to the end of
Okay,
it.
now what do I do? Push?
No, sit on it.
Sit on it.
You sit on it, Viv, and hurry up. You had to start a fire in here.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Just teeter-totter, huh? Okay, let's go. Have you got any more brilliant ideas?
Well, the first thing you better do is put out this fire, sister.
How can I put out the fire? The ladder's broke.
What are we gonna do?
Well, the kids will be home from school pretty soon.
Oh, no, Chris is having her music lesson. The boys are gonna play football till dinner time. Viv, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. I hope you're satisfied. Thanks to you, we got a hole in the roof. We've got to buy a new window, and we got to pay Harry for his ladder, and heavens knows how much damage that smoke is doing downstairs. Saving $40. Your glorious idea of saving that money is going to cost us about $100.
That's right. Pick on me when I'm stuck in here getting hickory smoked hips. What's that?
It's fire engine.
Where's the fire?
Lucy, it's here. Oh, go see the trucks down there. There's lots of men just milling around.
There's a lot of smoke, Chief, but no fire.
Hey, we're up here on the roof. Would you come and help us down?
We'll be right up. There seems to be something stuffed in your chimney.
Oh, he says there seems to be something stuffed in the chimney. Hey, Lucy, they're cute. Wait till you see what's going to appear over that roof.
You ladies all right?
Well, hi there. Nice of you chaps to drop in.
We'll get you out there. It won't take but a minute.
Well, now, what's your rush? Just take your time. Oh, boy.
Can you make it to the ladder or you want me to carry you?
Well, I think you better carry me.
I don't think I could walk to the ladder either.
Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
Well, he's awfully cute.
Well, he's probably married.
Oh! What a mess!
Oh, my. It looks like our three little litter bugs struck again.
You know, this would make a great picture for the cover of Better Homes and Dumps. Chris, Jerry, I want to see you.
Sherman, I want him to see you, too.
You know, it's funny. Chris and Jerry get A's for neatness in school.
So does Sherman.
But apparently the strain is too much. The minute they walk through that front door, all their suppressed sloppiness breaks out.
Did you want us for something?
I most certainly do. Will you look at this room?
What's the matter with it?
What's the matter with it? Look at all that mess and junk.
That's not mess and junk. Those are our things.
Exactly. They're your things, and they're scattered all over the room. Now, how does this look?
It looks lived in.
Now, I want every one of you to get down here, get your own things, and put them where they belong.
On the double.
Goodness sake.
Oh, honestly, this room looks just like a pig pen. I'd be embarrassed to death if a friend walked in.
Friend, I'd be embarrassed if a pig walked in. Hurry up now. Get all those things where they belong. Jerry, those are yours. Pick them up.
Oh.
Well, now it's beginning to look a little better.
If you say so.
And I said so. Go on.
It's an awful lot of trouble to go through just for a friend or a pig.
Now, sir, it's not just to be neat. It's for safety's sake. Do you realize if somebody walked in here and slipped and fell that Aunt Lucy could be sued?
Really?
Oh, yes, sir. The owner of the house is liable for accidents. She could be sued for every cent she's got.
Oh, Viv.
Now, Lucy, I mean this. This is serious.
Well, luckily, nobody ever comes in here but our friends. They wouldn't sue us.
Don't you be too sure. Where money is concerned, friends can get very funny.
Well, say, speaking of money, Viv.
I know. I'm behind in my rent. I'm sorry, girl, but Ralph's behind in his alimony, too.
Yeah, well, I hate to nag about it, but the bills are piling up. I owe the butcher, the baker, and if I don't pay the light bill, I'll owe the candlestick maker.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I've been looking for the check every day. It'll be along any day now, I'm sure.
I just hate to ask Mr. Barnsdall for an advance on my allotment.
Yeah, I know it.
What happened? Vivian, what happened? Oh, for heaven's sake.
Oh, Lucy, help me out.
Oh, honey.
Oh, dear.
What happened?
Oh, I slipped and fell and hurt my foot, my ankle.
Is it bad?
Well, I don't know. If it's kind of a sprain or something, I think.
What's wrong, Mom?
Oh, no, nothing now, Sherman, dear. I just took a little fall, a little
Is
spill.
it broken?
No, honey, nothing's broken.
Oh.
You happened to fall, Aunt Viv?
Oh, I slipped on Jerry's little racing car.
Thanks. I wondered where that was.
Oh, you did. I hope that this has taught all of you a lesson about picking up your toys. Now, Aunt Viv might really have been hurt.
Should we call Dr. Parker?
Oh, I don't think that'll be
No,
necessary.
I think I better, Viv.
Well,
Is Aunt Viv gonna sue you, Mom?
Of course not.
sue her.
Good friends don't sue each other. What a silly thing to say. There. Is everything all right?
Fine, just fine.
Oh, hi, Mr. Barnsdall.
I was on my way to the bank. I saw Doc Parker leaving. You sick?
No, it's Viv. She Fell and hurt her foot.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mrs. Bagley. Was it serious?
Well, the doctor says it's just a sprain. He won't have to shoot me.
Yeah, that's very funny.
Would you care for a cup of coffee, Mr. Barnsdall?
No, thanks. I haven't got time.
Oh, yeah, come on, have a cup of coffee. You work too much. You never slow down. All you do is work, work, work. A cup of coffee will never bother you. Come on. I got plenty of time for a cup of coffee. I just want to ask you something in private. Is my liability insurance paid up?
You don't have liability insurance. We let it lapse.
You are in charge of my affairs. Why would you do a dumb thing like that?
Because when I told you it came due last year, you said, and I quote, "Oh, poo."
Well, maybe I'm worrying for nothing. No sense getting myself in a tizzy.
What are you talking about?
Well, Jerry left his little racing car in there on the floor of the pantry, and Viv slipped on it and fell.
Let me get this straight. Do you mean that your son carelessly left his toy on the floor of the pantry of your house, and Mrs. Bagley fell and hurt herself?
That's right.
Go ahead. Get yourself in a tizzy.
You mean I've really got something to worry about?
That woman in there can sue you for everything you've got. Your house, your furniture, your clothes.
Oh. Well, Vivian Bagley's my oldest and dearest friend. She wouldn't.
Where money is concerned, friends can get very funny.
That's strange.
What is?
That's exactly what my oldest and dearest friend said just a few minutes ago.
Aha! I told you so. She's probably been waiting all these years for the opportunity to take you to the cleaners.
Oh, I can't believe it.
There's one way to make sure. Get her to sign a release promising not to sue.
Oh, I couldn't do a thing like that.
Well, why not? If Mrs. Bagley is such a friend as you say she is, she won't object to signing a release.
Well, all right.
I'll write out a simple release form, and you can get her to sign it right now.
Hello, Mr. Bender. This is Vivian Bagley. I hate to bother you big lawyers with my small problems, you know, but I'm afraid you're going to have to get after Ralph again. He's behind with my alimony check. Well, this month it's pretty urgent because I just had a little accident, and I think I'm going to have some medical expenses. Broke my foot. Well, you're my lawyer. I'll take your advice. What do you advise? All right, I'll sue.
Too late. She's on the phone to her attorney. She said she's going to sue.
I told you so. When they smell money, friendship goes out the window. But you've got to get her to sign that release.
But how am I going to get her to sign it if she's already decided to sue?
Get back in there and butter her up. And while you're reminding her of your wonderful friendship, shove a pen in her hand and get her to sign that release. Well, Mrs. Bagley, I must say, you're looking much better already.
Thanks.
Well, I'll have to run along now and leave you dear friends to have a friendly chat. Ta-ta.
What did you put in his coffee?
Oh, nothing. Viv, honey, I'd like to talk to you. Dear, how long have we known each other?
Well, we met in the waves.
The waves, that's it. We were swabbies together, standing side by side in the uniform of our country. Shipmates, stand together. Don't give up the ship. Fair or stormy weather. We won't give up. We won't give up. We won't give up the ship.
Lucy, what brought that on?
Well, Viv, could I put your foot over here and just sit down a minute?
Uh-huh.
You know, honey, I was just thinking about our friendship, you know, you and me, and how long we've known each other, and I just never told you how much your friendship means to me. friends like us would never want to make the other one unhappy, you know? And we'd never have a fight, or we'd never be mean to each other, or we'd never sue each other, or
Oh,
we'd never
Lucy,
have... What?
Lucy, speaking of suing, my lawyer says I'm going to have to sue Ralph for my back alimony.
Oh, that's what you were talking about on the phone.
What did you think?
Nothing, nothing. Why should I think anything?
Wait a minute. Swabbies, shipmates stand together. Good friends that never Lucy! Did you think I was going to sue you?
No!
Well, I should hope not.
No, I should hope
Why,
not, too.
Lucy.
No.
I, Vivian Bagley, hereby waive that... Lucy, this is a release. You did too think I was going to sue you. How could you think a thing like that?
Well, you were the first one to talk about suing when we were picking up the kids' toys, and you were talking about suing on the telephone. How do I know that that telephone call was about your alimony?
Well, if that's all you think of my friendship, and if that's all you think of my honesty, I am going to sue you.
Oh, you wouldn't.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Viv, you sure you don't want to sign that?
Lucy! I'm ready for my lunch now.
Mom, you've been waiting on Aunt Viv like this for a week. Aren't you getting tired of it?
You're darn right I am. But as long as she keeps threatening to sue, I'm going to keep making like Florence Nightingale.
You really think she's going to sue you?
Well, all I know is if I don't jump every time she rings that bell, she starts to dial her attorney.
Lucy! I'm ready for my lunch now.
I'll be up in a minute, Viv.
Can I take that up for you?
No, honey. Thanks a lot, but apparently the only thing that eases her pain is the sound of me tramping up and down those stairs. By now, my legs think I'm halfway up Mount Everest.
Oh, Mom, I'm going ice skating with the kids. Will you pick us up later?
Well, that all depends on what time Tinkerbell lets me off duty.
Lucy!
Yeah?
Would you please bring me the morning paper when you come up, dear? I'd like to know what's going on in the outside world.
Okay.
Lucy! Would you bring my typewriter too, dear? I want to answer my get well card.
All right.
Lucy!
Yes?
Would you be a lamb and bring up my knitting, dear? It's somewhere there in the living room where I left it. Lucy!
What?
Would you bring the phone up here, dear, please? you, dear. I'm sorry to seem so impatient, but you know how important food is to us shut-ins. It's really all we have to look forward to. Would you please put that over here on the bed where it'll be handy for me to dial? Right there. Right in there, thank you. Oh, thank you. Lucy?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, dear. Lucy,
What now?
you forgot to plump me. That's it. Oh, little more, little more.
I'm plumping, I'm plumping. What now?
Would you please cut my meat?
Oh, come on, Viv. You hurt your foot, not your hand.
I wonder if my attorney is...
I'll cut it, I'll cut it,
Later on this afternoon, I think you ought to change the water in all my flowers, will you, dear? Oh, it was so sweet of Mr. Barnsdall to send them all.
Yeah, sweet.
Lima beans. When you mentioned beans, I thought you meant string beans.
But lima beans are your favorite.
Well, I'm just not in the mood for lima beans today. I want string beans.
Well, I'm sorry. I'll go down and get a needle and thread and string them for you. I'll get the beans. Don't call your lawyer.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
How's your poor, poor foot?
Oh, I think it's going to get well today.
Really?
Yes, I want to get my hair done this afternoon.
You gonna let Aunt Lucy off the hook?
Right after I eat this lunch, I'm going to march downstairs and tell her.
Say, Mom, couldn't you have just pretended to sue Aunt Lucy without staying in bed and letting her wait on you?
Well, I could have pretended, but it wouldn't have been nearly as much fun.
Hi.
How's the patient today?
I don't think you'll need your flowers.
Why not?
I have a hunch she's recovered.
What makes you think so?
A little barefoot bird just told me.
What?
Just a minute ago, I heard footsteps up there coming from her room, and I'm positive it was the rare yellow-tufted faker. Listen, there they are again. You hear that? And Vivian Bagley is the only one upstairs.
Wait a minute. You haven't actually seen her on her feet, have you?
No.
Well, and the fact that you heard her footsteps doesn't mean a thing. You've got to see her walking.
Well, I'll catch her walking. And when I do, I'm going to give her a bill for my services as a private nurse at $30 a day. Not to mention what a pillow plumper gets. Sit down. You sit down and wait for me. Just stay here. Here, I'm sorry I was so late, but Mr. Barnsdall came in. I had to talk to him.
Oh, that's all right. I finished my lunch without them.
Oh. Don't you want them?
No, thank you. Would you please take the tray away?
Oh, Viv, I think I'll go in town for a while.
Oh?
Yeah, I'll be gone about an hour.
Okay.
Or maybe more.
Okay.
See you later, about an hour or more.
Okay.
is.
Well, now, if you're going into town, dear, why do you need the telephone book?
I want to sit on it. The seat's low. I can't see over the wheel. I'll see you later.
Lucy,
What?
before you go, would you bring me up a cup of tea, please?
Certainly, dear.
Any luck?
No. Boy, she's one of the unbudgeables.
Maybe we made a mistake and she's not faking. I better try the flowers again.
No. Wait a minute. I haven't played my trump card.
What's that?
Help! 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 What are you doing hiding behind the drapes? Oh! How did you get in here? And who are you? What? You're a prowler? Help! 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 Somebody, please! Help! Take your hands off me! Don't you dare hurt me! Take your hands off me! Help! Help! You're gonna murder me! You're gonna have to catch me first! Ah! Take your hands off me! Help! Help! Ah! Somebody help! Help! Help!
Lucy,
Ah! Ah!
Lucy,
Ah!
where's my cup of tea?
Fine friend you are. First you sue me, and then you don't care if a prowler has me by the... Ah! 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 Oh! Oh, it's
Oh,
it's
what now? What now?
a mouse!
Oh, come now. You can do better than
A
that.
big fat mouse!
Oh, this is your greatest performance of all time.
Really, Viv?
Lucy,
There he goes
I
up the bed!
applaud you.
There he is! Get off your little chair! There he goes! Aha! You can walk!
Walk, watch me run.
You saw her! You're a witness! You saw her run! You saw her!
What happened?
Her other foot.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
something wrong, Mom? You look worried.
Well, I do have a little problem. You know, Aunt Viv and I usually go to the movies together on Saturday nights.
Yeah?
Well, I can't go tonight. I have a date.
Hooray!
Well, please, no ticker tape parades. It hasn't been that long since I went out.
Who's it with, Harry?
No, dear, not Harry. Very nice man I met at the Simmons dinner party last week.
Well, that's swell, Mom. What's your problem?
Well, I don't know how to tell Vivian without hurting her feelings.
Well, just tell her the truth. I'm sure she'll understand.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. When she's counting on something and it falls through, you know how she sours around. She's like a bear with a thorn, and it's... Oh, hi, girl.
Hi, morning, Chris. Lucy, it's freezing upstairs. What happened to the heat?
Well, we're running out of coal, so I turned the furnace down low.
Oh.
I'll get you some coffee.
I suppose there's a good reason why you don't order more coal.
Yeah, there is. It's Mr. Turner and the unethical way he runs his business. He won't give me this month's coal till I pay last month's bill.
How long is our coal spell going to last?
Well, my check from the bank is all gone, and your alimony hasn't arrived, so we're in the twilight zone again.
Oh, fine. By the way, I won't be able to go to the movies with you tonight. I have a date.
Well, that's a fine thing. Making a date and not telling me, leaving me high and dry on a Saturday night.
What do you mean, Mom? You've got a date, too.
Well, that's different.
How?
Yeah, how?
Aren't you finished with your breakfast?
I can take a hint.
How is it different?
Because I was worried about breaking plans with you, and you couldn't care less about breaking plans with me.
Oh, now look, Lucy, when I moved in with you, we made girls' rules. If either one of us had a date with a man, all other plans were automatically canceled, remember?
Gee, you're right. It's been so long since either of us had a real date, I'd forgotten what the rules were.
It's been so long since either of us had a real date, I'd forgotten we were girls.
Oh.
Who's your date with, Harry?
Oh, no, not Harry. Gee, everybody acts as though I never go out with anybody but Harry.
You don't.
Well, Harry doesn't even count as a real date. I'm going out with a Dr. Rudy Warren, a dentist.
Oh, no kidding. That was a lucky little cavity.
He's not my dentist. I met him at the Simmons dinner party last week.
Oh.
Who's your date?
Eddie Collins. The poor dear's been out on the road so long, and he's been eating in restaurants. So I'm fixing him a home-cooked dinner here tonight, if it's all right with you.
Oh, dear.
What's the matter?
I promised Rudy a home-cooked meal here tonight.
Oh, goodness.
Well, this is a sticky wicket.
One of our stickiest.
Well, obviously, one of us will have to go out to dinner and the other can stay home.
And I'm going to go out to dinner, and you're going to stay home?
Thank you, dear.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Lucy, that's not fair. I want to cook dinner here for Eddie tonight now. I'm trying to convince him what a homebody I am.
Since when did you get so serious about Eddie?
Since there's nobody else around at this particular time to get serious about.
Well, Rudy's a gourmet, and I promised to cook him trout amandine.
Since when do you know how to cook trout amandine?
Since I found out it's Rudy's favorite dish.
Now, Lucy, I want to cook dinner here tonight for Eddie. I'm trying to impress him.
Well, I'm trying to make an impression on Rudy. And I promised to fix him dinner here tonight, and so it's all settled.
How is it all settled? Now, wait a minute. I pay you rent here, and part of my deal is that I have kitchen privileges. So it isn't settled at all. I'm not going to go out of this house tonight.
Well, neither am I.
Well, we'll just see about that.
Well, you bet we will.
All right.
Hi, girls.
What do you want, Harry?
Well, I had nothing better to do. I thought I'd come in and get my head bitten off.
Well, I'm sorry.
Now, look, Lucy, if you think I'm going to change my plans, you've got another think coming.
If you think I've got another thing coming, you've got another thing coming.
Well, if I think that you think that I've got another think... Where are we?
I think she's got another thing coming.
Now, look, Viv.
Wait a minute. Before we return to the fight of the week, how would you lovely young ladies like to be my guests at the movies tonight? I'll buy the tickets, you buy the popcorn.
Sorry, Harry, we can't make it.
But you two always go to the movies on Saturday night.
Well, tonight we have dates.
Dates?
Real live dates. You know, Harry, like when someone calls you up ahead of time and asks if you're free on a certain evening in the future, unlike some people I know.
I'm asking you ahead of time. The movie's not until tonight.
Sorry, my calendar's full. Now listen, Viv, we are going to get this thing settled right now.
You're darn right we are.
Hold it. What's this fight all about anyway?
We both ask our dates here for dinner tonight.
So what's the problem?
Oh, boy, have you got a lot to learn about dating.
Harry, remember the old saying, two's company, four's a bore.
Yeah. You remember what I told you the last time you had this beef? You should convert the basement into a rumpus room. Then you'd have two places to entertain your dates.
A rumpus room would cost $2,000, and I cannot afford it.
It would not cost $2,000. They have a great new do-it-yourself paneling kit. The whole room would only cost you $69.50. And I'll help.
Harry, if we started right now and had a crew of 10 men, we couldn't finish that room by tonight.
You're right.
You got any more brilliant ideas, Harry?
Well, it seems to me the only fair thing to do is for each couple to go out to dinner.
Well, I'm not going out.
And I'm not going out either.
Look, what's more important? Your friendship or some man? Well?
Ah, he's right, Viv. We'll both go out to dinner.
That's the only fair thing to do.
Yeah.
We'll both go out.
That's right.
I'm glad that's settled.
Oh, me too.
Gee, hey, I just thought of something.
What's that, honey?
If you go out to dinner, I might as well stay here and cook.
Oh, no, you don't.
Nice try, Lucy.
Lucy, nobody stays home.
Okay. Nobody stays home. What are you doing in the kitchen?
I was just checking to see if there were any trout in the icebox.
My, you have a suspicious mind.
Uh-huh. Come on, kids, I'll drop you off at the movie.
Bye, Mom.
Lucy.
Goodbye. Have a good time.
Have a nice time with Rudy.
Have a good time with Eddie. Good night.
Eddie.
Oh, boy, a home-cooked meal. I can hardly wait.
Oh, hi there.
Oh,
Hi, Lucy.
hi, Lucy.
What brings you two back?
Oh, I forgot my gloves.
Oh? What are those two black things buttoned on your hand?
You mean these two black things on my hand? They're my gloves. Oh, you see what you do to me, you naughty boy. Well, what restaurant are we eating in, Eddie?
Restaurant? Now, wait a minute. I thought this was...
Eddie, what restaurant, Eddie?
Good evening, Rudy.
Lucy, I'm sorry I'm so late.
Oh, that's quite all right. Let me take your coat.
Thank you.
Beautiful evening,
It
isn't it?
certainly is nice. Oh, you look lovely, Lucy.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Something smells good.
Oh, well, that must be my trout almondine.
Trout almondine. Has an unusual fragrance. It smells like pine.
Pine? Oh, yes, pine. Yes, that's the secret to my recipe.
Oh, I never heard of that. What part of the pine tree do you use?
Well, now, what part of the tree do you think I use?
You don't chop up the needles in the sauce.
By George, you guessed my secret. Yeah, come on, sit down. We can start dinner right
Oh,
away.
fine, I'm
Start with the
starved.
salad, and I tell you, you can cool the wine for me.
All right.
It just needs a little twiddling back and forth, you know. I just have to get this mixed
Lucy,
up
this
a
is
little.
my favorite wine.
Oh, is it now?
Yes.
Well, I'm so glad. I figured a little. Well! Dr. Rudy Warren, this is Vivian Bagley and Eddie Collins.
How do you do?
Doctor? What did you forget this time?
May I speak to you for a moment, dear?
Well, how about some other time, honey?
How about right now, dear?
Well, right now, I do have a few things to do.
Lucy!
Would you excuse me?
Surely.
Lucy, you've pulled some mighty sneaky things in your day, but this time you've out-sneakered yourself. How could you do this to me? Me, your best friend. Me who trusted you. Me who believed every word you said. How could you do this?
I'm no good.
Would I do a thing like this to you? Would I? Never in a million years.
Come in.
Barney's Catering Service. Mrs. Vivian Bagley
It's
live here?
another Mrs. Vivian Bagley.
Just a minute. This is the right place. What have you got there?
None of your business.
Open it.
I will not.
If you don't, I will. Well.
Lucy, you've ruined my home-cooked dinner.
Looks like the sneaker's on the other foot. Oh, what? Oh, my trout. Oh, my trout.
Hey, Viv, what's holding everything up?
Oh, Lucy burned her trout.
And Vivian dropped her box lunch.
What's the difference? We'll just eat out.
Sure, we can all eat out together.
Yeah, good deal.
Well, that sounds like a fun idea.
Yeah, well, we'll be with you in a few minutes, fellas.
The only way I'll eat out with you is in separate restaurants. I wouldn't eat with you if I was starving. Well, you won't have to, and you won't have to have dinner with me tonight, and you won't have to have breakfast or lunch with me ever again, because tomorrow morning I am going to move out of this house.
Good. That'll save me the trouble of throwing you out.
Let's go, Sherman. Bye, Chris. Bye, Jerry.
Mother, aren't you and Aunt Viv even going to say goodbye to each other?
Certainly. Goodbye, Vivian.
Goodbye, Lucille.
Hey, they're coming back.
Oh. I had to come back. It doesn't make any difference to me, but Sherman missed Jerry, so it broke his little heart.
Yeah, Jerry feels the same way about Sherman. We gotta stay together for the sake of the boys.
Hurry, we gotta stay. Hey, let me take your thing. I hope you have something nice to get for yourself, Liz.
I'm sorry, Viv. I'll never fight with you again.
And I'll never fight with you again.
And just so we don't have any more trouble on our dates, I'm gonna take Harry's advice and turn the basement into a rumpus room.
Oh, Lucy, you mean my friendship is worth $2,000 to you?
No, $69.50. We'll do it ourselves. I think
There. I'm finished.
Now, Harry says that this has to set for a few minutes, so let's move the rest of that coal bin over there.
Okay.
We have to let it set for a while before we can put that paneling on, you know, so we don't want it to work real right. He said it's going to be wonderful.
Lucy.
What?
Will you tell me why we had to knock down the coal bin and move it from over there over here?
Well, you certainly don't want a coal bin sitting out in the middle of a beautiful rumpus room. You look great now. And don't forget, when it's all finished, half this room is yours.
I have a very good idea which half is going to be mine.
Oh, push tush.
Well? Oh, say, now, Lucy.
What?
We'll have to remember to call Mr. Turner and tell him we've moved the coal bin over here, or are we ever going to get any more coal again?
Well, I doubt it. I called in this morning and gave him the most heart-rending sob story you ever heard. I was magnificent, but he didn't even budge. If there's anything I can't stand, it's a hard-hearted, soft coal man. Let's get at the paneling.
Okay. What do I do?
Just guide me now down here at the edge of this. Right down in here so I get it right straight with that.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it. There we
Then you
go.
have Real hard.
I got it. Every inch of it. No, I got it.
How about that?
Oh, boy, that's great.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, I'll say one thing. That glue really sticks.
Hey, isn't it gonna look wonderful when it's all done? Oh, Viv, look at this spot you left.
I'm sorry.
Well, I guess if you want a room glued well, you gotta glue it yourself.
Lucy?
What?
I was just thinking. When we get that coal bin all put back together again, we could get a sort of a, kind of a pretty screen and hide all that stuff over there, huh?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
How about that?
Is that stuff?
Can you believe that?
Here, I'll help you. Well, we could always put a frame around it and pass it off as a Picasso.
Get something over there and scrape it off.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't believe this glue. I better get this other panel done.
stuck. Well, untie your shoe and take your foot out of it and get me off of here.
Honestly, I don't
Pretty
believe
uncomfortable.
I never heard of glue like this.
Ugh. Now, come on, Lucy.
Yeah,
Come on,
okay.
get me around. Come on, get me around.
Okay, now. Get a
Come on,
good.
get a good grip and go. There's a car coming in the driveway. Help! We're saved! Help! Help! We're down here! We're down here in the cellar!
Lucy? Viv?
We're down here, Harry.
I got off early. I came over to help. Hey, how's the paneling coming? What happened here? What's the coal all doing here, huh? Come on, what are you doing stuck against the wall?
Well, Harry, it's a long story. Maybe some winter night when the television's broken and we're sitting around the fire and you haven't got another flight, we'll tell you all about it.
The Lucy Show. Starring Lucille Ball. Co-starring Vivian Vance.
you, Sherman?
No, thank you. My, isn't it a beautiful morning?
It's dark and overcast. What's so beautiful about it?
It's Friday.
So?
So, after Friday comes Saturday and Sunday. A whole weekend away from the schoolroom grind.
Yeah, well, just remember, after Sunday, there's always Monday.
Please, not while I'm eating.
Oh, Jerry.
Morning, Mom. Viv.
Good morning, Viv.
Good morning.
Well, you certainly got out of the wrong side of the bed.
With that bed of mine, there's no other side to get out on.
What do you mean by that?
Every muscle in my body aches. Lucy, you're just going to have to do something about that lumpy mattress of mine.
Oh, Viv, I'll get you something to eat. What would you like?
Orange juice, coffee, and a massage.
Come on, there's a school bus.
Aren't you coming, Chris? Cynthia's mother's taking us.
Oh, Sharon, come here a minute now. Remember now, I'm going to pick you up at school this afternoon so we can get an early start to Uncle Ned.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we were going away for the weekend.
Yeah, we are, honey. Have a nice day.
Bye, Dad. Bye. Bye, Aunt Lucy.
Bye, sweetheart.
Bye, Mom.
Bye-bye. Ooh. Oh, my aching back. Oh, one good thing about going to Uncle Ned's, I'll get a good night's sleep.
Viv, if you're hinting around for a new mattress, you can just forget it. Your lease says room and board, and that's it.
Yeah, but I didn't know the board was going to be in my room, and I didn't.
Do you know how much a new mattress would cost? I can't afford it. I'm not made of money, you know.
You know, Lucy, if you had a mustache and a deeper voice, I'd swear I was having breakfast with my ex-husband.
Oh, Viv.
You know, I hate to say this, but do you know what you're turning into? A penny-pinching landlord.
I am not.
Yes, you are. The next thing I know, you'll be turning off the heat in my room and making me put a quarter in every time I want to watch television.
Oh, Viv, honestly.
Well, I gotta go get dressed. I'm gonna get a permanent. Oh, at least I'll get some sleep under the dryer.
Mom, why don't you buy Aunt Viv a new mattress?
Because there's nothing wrong with the one that she has. If it was good enough for me, it's good enough for her.
When did you sleep on that mattress?
When I was your age.
Wow, hey!
Chris, I said I slept on it, not George Washington.
But Aunt Viv does pay rent. Isn't she entitled to one?
Yeah, I suppose she is. By George, she's right. I am turning into a penny-pinching landlord.
Oh, Mom.
Yes, I am. What's the matter with me anyway? Well, I'll make it up to her. When she comes home Sunday night, I'll have a big surprise for her. I'll fix over her whole room. I'll wash the curtains and wax the floors, and I'll get her the best mattress a credit can buy. I'm up here, kids, in Aunt Viv's room.
Hi.
Hi, don't tramp on the floor. I just waxed it.
Whee!
Jerry, I just asked you not to do that. Why did you do it?
Well, boys will be boys.
Gee, Mom, you sure work fast. It looks like a wonderful mattress.
Yeah, I got it at Marshall's, and they delivered it right after Viv left for the weekend.
Oh, what'd you do with the old mattress?
Oh, I got a very good deal.
Oh?
They only charged me $2 to haul it away. Well, that's part of the mattress. That's a control.
An electric mattress?
Yeah, vibrates and gives you a massage while you sleep. See, it has 2 speeds, low and high.
Where's the motor?
Honey, don't move the bed. You make marks on the floor. Honestly, the motor's in the mattress, honey.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, would you go down to the hardware store and ask Mr. McClay to give you 2 hooks for the hall closet?
Oh, all right.
Thank you.
Can I go with her?
Okay, honey.
Whee!
Jerry! Honestly. Oh. Oh. Oh, boy. here. Oh, hi, dear. How was the basketball game?
We lost again. That makes the 3rd game in a row.
Well, don't feel too badly. I just lost 9 games in a row myself. Bedtime, Jerry, dear.
Mom,
What?
I sure hate to sleep in my room alone without Sherman.
Now, honey, I'm going to be right down the hall. Oh, Jerry, why do you leave these stilts in the middle of the floor? Somebody's going to break their neck.
Hey, maybe if I could sleep on that Viz electric mattress, it might make me feel better.
I'm sorry, honey, but I sent that mattress back this afternoon.
How come?
Well, I tried it out this afternoon, and that bed kind of took off. If Aunt Viv ever went to sleep and left the motor running, she'd wake up halfway to New Rochelle.
Well, what's she going to sleep on?
Well, I ordered another mattress, an ordinary one that has the decency to just lie there. It'll be out in plenty of time before Aunt Viv gets back.
Good night, Terry. Good night, Mom.
Good night, dear. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night, Mom.
Go right to sleep now.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on in, honey. I'll turn on the light.
Boy, Mom, I'm sure tired.
Oh, so am I. You want a little snack, a glass of milk, some cookies or
Good
something?
idea.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry my old car broke down and you didn't even get to see Uncle Ned.
Well, you couldn't help it. It wasn't your fault your transmission dropped out.
That's true. I didn't even know I had one. I'll tell you one thing. The next time we take a trip, I'm going to carry a spare transmission in the glove compartment.
Mom, that wouldn't work. But I'm too tired to explain why.
Well, I'm too tired to understand. Here's your cookies. Come on, bring them upstairs, honey. Oh, I'm so beat, even that old lumpy mattress of mine's gonna feel good tonight. I live here. And when there's a mattress, I sleep here.
Are you all right?
Oh, sure. Oh, couldn't be better. Lucy, I suppose there's a good reason why you took the mattress off my bed.
I wanted to surprise you.
Well, you did.
I wasn't expecting you home until Sunday night, and I wanted to surprise you with a new mattress. How come you're home tonight?
Oh, my car broke down. Oh, I spent 6 hours in a town that had the poorest restaurant and the richest mechanic in the state of New York. I was just 75 miles out of Danfield when suddenly... Did you say new mattress?
Yeah, it'll be here tomorrow, and it's a beauty, not a lump anywhere.
I wish I could say the same for me. How come you changed and got so generous?
Well, I just started to feel like a mean old miser. So I bought you a new mattress, and I washed your curtains, and I waxed your floors. How does it look?
Oh, it looks lovely. I never would have thought...
Oh, I'm afraid I got a little carried away with my waxing. I'm sorry. Are you all right? Well, it's late. I'll see you in the morning, honey.
Sleep well. Nighty-night. You don't have a place to sleep, do you?
No, I don't.
Well, you can sleep in my bed.
Thanks. Wait a minute. Where are you gonna sleep?
I meant we could both sleep in my bed.
Oh, no. The last time we did, you ate crackers in bed and hogged all the covers.
Oh.
I woke up feeling like a breaded popsicle.
Well, I suppose I could put Jerry and Sherman in my room and we could sleep in their bunk beds.
Oh, fine. I got two choices. I can freeze with you or twist myself into one of those short little bunk beds, huh?
Well, what'll it be?
Well, I'd rather be a pretzel than a popsicle.
The boys didn't even wake up when I switched them to my bed. And how come you get the lower bunk?
Because I got here first, that's how.
Well, where's the ladder?
Well, the boys haven't used that for ages, don't you remember?
Oh.
They keep it out in their treehouse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. I'm sorry. You're going to have to help me up here. Bend over. I'll use your back for a step.
You'll use my what for a what?
I want to step on your back so I can get up there.
Try this.
Wait a minute. I'll have to step up
All
here
right,
first.
get in.
Wait a minute now. Get over in front of the bunk. Oh. Thanks. Oh.
Lucy, what are you doing up there?
Well, I'm trying to get comfortable.
Lucy, what's the matter? Lucy, one of my curlers is stuck in the spring. What do you want now?
I am not Peter Pan.
Ready?
Go. Eventually, I'll be able to get up on my own. Oh, what now? Oh.
Good night. Lucy,
What?
I can't sleep down here. The walls are closing in. I got claustrophobia.
How can you have claustrophobia down there? There's plenty of space.
Don't tell me where I can have my claustrophobia. Come on. Change with me, will you?
Oh, good grief. Oh, Viv, honestly. You and your claustrophobia. Yes. Apparently, my hand
hands were overloaded.
Never mind.
Come on.
I'll do it by myself.
Watch out for that low ceiling.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Lucy?
What now? What now?
I can't sleep up here either. I'm afraid I'll fall out.
Fall out?
I can't help it. Now, I'd rather risk claustrophobia than break my neck. Come on, switch with me, will you?
Come on.
Will you?
Come on. Okay. Turn around.
Oh, boy, I'm tired.
What a
So tired.
While I'm up, I think I'll go down and get a snack. You want anything to eat?
Oh, no.
Boy, you must be tired. Viv. Well, Viv. know how. Well, what's the matter now?
Oh, now that you woke me up, my claustrophobia's back.
Oh, Viv.
Huh? What'll I do?
Look, come on up here with me, and I'll sleep on the outside so you don't fall out. Okay?
Help me.
Come, get up there. Come on, Viv. I'm tired. Turn around. Up that way. I'm sorry about this whole ugly mess, Viv, but I was just trying to do something nice for you.
Oh, that's all right. I understand. It was just bad timing.
Yeah. Well, your new mattress will be here in the morning.
Thank heavens.
Good night, dear.
Good night.